Whatever good will remain,
हम्म
whatever bad will go. So don't just worry, let them do their dance. करते रहेंगे, आज करेंगे, कल फर्स्ट हो जाएगा. योग के अच्छे इंग्रेडिएंट्स हजारों बरस से आज टिके हैं. किससे
हम्म
टिके हैं? बिकॉज ऑफ इट्स स्ट्रेंथ टिके.
सर मैं हिंदी में सवाल पूछूंगा
Yeah.
और मैं थोड़े कंट्रोवर्शियल सवाल पूछूंगा। ठीक है सर, आज के जमाने में हम देखते हैं कि योगा के कई सारे प्रकार प्रचलित हो रहे हैं। मैं बस एक छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पे प्रेजेंट करूंगा आपके सामने स्क्रीन पर। आप देख सकते हैं कि कई सारे प्रकार है आजकल योगा में। स्पिरिचुअल योगा हो गया, फिटनेस योगा के लिए पावर योगा, बिक्रम योगा, हॉट योगा, फिर फ्लो एंड फास्ट योगा। तो ये सारे जो प्रकार आजकल प्रचारित हो रहे हैं, तो इसमें आपका क्या कहना है? इसमें एक सवाल ये है कि जो हमारे ग्रंथों में लिखा गया है हठ योगा में, क्या ये योगा आज के डेट में फॉलो हो रहा है या हम भटक रहे हैं एक्चुअल योगा से? सो आपका क्या इसमें
Good
ये
question. I will add few more. Hot yoga, naked yoga, and big dog yoga. Anyway, uh, nowadays the Ayurveda or yoga, its value the world is understanding. And then there is more danger.
है?
Anything more popular, it's vulnerable for commercial, exploitation. So we find some herb in a particular product, and they say it's a herbal product. So
ओके,
Ayurvedic product.
करेक्ट।
People many times say there is a fundamental, not say, it's a fundamental principle of pharmacology. If an ingredient doesn't have any side effect, it doesn't have effect too. So they consider the effect and side effect as two sides of the same coin. But in this context, Ayurveda says, what is the definition of a medicine? Dravya.
ओके।
Provided it has got a positive effect in the situation of a disease without any side effect, then only it's meditation. I mean medicine, as per Ayurveda. So the
ओके।
definition and concept of the drug or medicine in pharmacology, modern pharmacology,
हम्म।
and our ancient Ayurveda is different. There is one part.
ओके।
So yoga is basically meant for spirituality. So in Vedic
करेक्ट।
era, it was restricted to what we today call as Antaranga Yoga. This word is used by Maharishi Patanjali himself.
राइट।
He called that Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi as Antaranga Yoga. And later on, more subtler, within Samadhi, there are different strata. Let us not discuss now. But he says, with respect to that, even this is Bahiranga Yoga. Dharana
ट्रू।
is also Bahiranga Yoga with more subtler Samadhi. So it was restricted to Antaranga Yoga meditation in Vedic era.
ओके।
But who can do it? Who were the Vedic seers who did it? They got the wisdom of Veda. What you call. If Veda is a theory, yoga is a practice. It is the meditation through which they got all that wisdom knowledge. That's why they say Veda is apaurushaya. It is said.
करेक्ट।
It has come out of intuition, and intuition developed out of the sadhana, meditation. That's the return. But it is because of the what we call karma siddhant is that in Indian philosophy, law of karma. So because of their previous birth itself they were yogis, and that's why in this birth they became the Vedic rishi. But
करेक्ट।
for me and you, even those days, there are so many other common people apart from few hundreds or thousands of rishis, seers. What about them? Should not they start? So many people thought, okay, this can be something to start with. So many types of techniques they would have developed. Somewhere, some might be very effective, so they carried forward. Some might be not that effective, so they would have remained behind. Whatever reasons we don't know. Maharshi Patanjali for first time collected all these, edited all those techniques. Of course, it was not just collection. It is not editing like today's editors of the newspaper or writers. First, do it.
Wow.
Okay.
Have a first-hand experience,
Mm.
and then put it in words. Why R.A. Chanakya Kautilya Arthashastra is so important? Because he did it as a philosopher, as an intellectual. He just didn't write a book. What he implemented, he found a Chandragupta Maurya and showed that how a big Magadha emperor can be established.
True.
And then revenue department and the defense department, so many, everything he nicely established with his help. And then we said, now Tata, bye bye, you take care of this the nation, whatever it is. And
Okay.
he started staying in a hut, writing Kautilya Arthashastra. It's
Okay.
so genius because he first did it.
Wow.
And then he wrote it. So similarly, Maharshi Patanjali tried all these different techniques and found how they are. And I think after defining Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha as the well-known definition of yoga, he has narrated minimum 10 different techniques of so-called Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Ashtanga
Correct.
Yoga is just one of them.
Mhm.
Kriya is there, Chit Prasadan is there. Let us not discuss about all that all. So this is Patanjali Yoga Darshan. Means the yoga which was restricted to meditation, he made it a bit broader. Ashtanga Yoga is one of
Correct.
them. Apart from that, many other aspects, some 10 aspects what I have discussed. But yogis were even more practical. They left the home, they started staying in huts in jungle, and they can't go back now. So Maharshi Patanjali talk about asana, sthira sukham asana. The
Correct.
asana will be steady, pleasurable. But me and you, common people, know if we be in one asana, how
Yes.
difficult it is
It
to
is.
be steady physically, mentally for longer time. So same problem would have faced by those Hatha yogis also at the initial level. And they started thinking, oh, what to do? Their situation or do or die. मैं हिंदी में बोलूं क्या आपके सवाल का?
सर हिंदी में भी चलेगा,
हिंदी में
मैं
चलेगा।
अगर हिंदी में
या थैंक यू। तो करो या मरो का परिस्थिति थी, तो वापस तो नहीं जा सकते हैं। मैं वो मोक्ष वगैरह कुछ नहीं कर पाया तो वापस आया हूं, ऐसा नहीं बोल सकता है। दी क्या बोलते हैं, वापस जाने के दौर कटे थे। तो करो या मरो, तो सोचने लगी क्या करना, कैसा, हाउ टू सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लम। एंड इट इज सेड, whenever a question is asked seriously, the divine power is ready to help us to give the answer. And that's why great scientists or these rishis, whoever, done a lot of work, great work because of this, because they ask seriously. In modern science, we have learned that some 400 years back, Newton found out there is something like gravitation power for the earth or other celestial, bodies. He saw an apple falling down and all that. We know that story. Question is, prior to Newton, or all our ancestors, let us say, human race, not only in England, over the globe, would not have asked this question, would not have came in their mind sometime. Okay, any fruit, why apple? Any fruit, why falling down, not going up? They would have thought, they would have asked. But then if they didn't get the answer, they would have thought, okay,
that's how it is.
Why unnecessarily, मगजमारी जिसको बोलते हैं, क्यों मगजमारी करने का, क्यों माथा फोड़ने का, अच्छा है फल नीचे आ रहा है इसलिए तो खाने को मिलता है, एंजॉय, नो, चिल. Means the seriousness was not there in asking the question. But
Mhm.
Newton would have asked it seriously. That's why I would have got the answer. Of course, as per Western modern science, the credit goes to Newton. But the
Correct.
concept of gravity known to our ancestors thousands of years back. That's
True.
the issue. Similarly, here, when Hatha Yogi started asking the question very seriously, why, if Maharshi Patanjali talk of sthira and sukha, neither sthira nor sukha in my case,
हम्म
क्यों क्यों ऐसा ही नहीं पूछा फालतू में, बड़ी गंभीरता से पूछा, उसके
हम्म
पीछे लगने लगे, उससे पागल हो गए क्वेश्चन। एक स्टोरी है केकुले की। केकुले वाज अ वेल नोन ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट, और he discovered the structural formula of benzene. It's a six
ओके
member ring. Till before Kekule, only open chain chemicals were known, alcohols and alkanes, alkenes in organic chemistry. Close circle uh, structure of a molecule was beyond imagination of anybody. When benzene was isolated, synthesized from the coal tar and all that, he studied its what you call all the properties and the molecular formula. It is C6H6. So C, carbon atom 6 and hydrogen. Carbon has got 4 valency and hydrogen has got 1 valency. Now, when you prepare a structural model, it should fit into that. All the 4 valency of carbon, 1 valency of hydrogen should be fulfilled. Not only that, whatever the property that are studied, they should be reasonable through that structural formula.
राइट
Yeah.
ट्रू
But somewhere it was not matching. What to do? पागल बन गए। उसी विचार में इतने पागल बने। इट मेडिटेशन। और मेडिटेशन क्या होता है? कोई तो मेडिटेशन है। मेडिटेशन डजंट मीन आंखें बंद करके करना है, वो तो है, इट्स अ मेथोडोलॉजी। बट इवन व्हाइल मूविंग, ईटिंग, यू कैन बी मेडिटेटिव। द ग्रेट योगीज, जीवन मुक्त जिसको बोलते हैं, तो वे हमारे जैसे खाना खाते दिखते हैं हमें बाहर से, लेकिन अंदर से वो होते नहीं जो हम है। ही इज एट अ डिफरेंट लेवल, डिफरेंट डायमेंशन। तो सेम वे पागल जैसे बन गए, और उनको वही सपने आने लगे, जैसे कि एक सांप धीरे धीरे अपनी पूंछ अपने मुंह में डाल रहा है, या फिर उधर का जो भी कल्चर है वेस्ट का, हेक्सागोनल टेबल, वेयरिंग द ब्लैक कोट, ब्लैक सूट, जेंट्स आर सिटिंग, एंड उसके बाजू में उनके मैडम व्हाइट गाउन पहन के, ऐसे एल्बो में एल्बो डालते हैं ना, ऐसे डाल के बैठे हैं। अब अरे ऐसे सपने मुझे क्यों गिर रहे, वो सोच रहे हैं। और वन डे इट क्लिक्ड, जैसे आर्किमिडीज को हो गया ना, उसी प्रकार से बाद में he took out that formula, no? It's a hexagonal ring, closed ring for the first time. And the entire organic chemistry and today the pharmacology and whatnot has developed. If that structure was not discovered, perhaps this development would not have happened. So this is the state of the mind that happens. So similarly, our Hatha Yogis, they had nothing else to do. And they started observing the living and non-living. And they tried to attain the same posture, alignment of the body. By looking at the hooded cobra, they also started raising their upper body. They gave the same name, Bhujangasana, Bhujangi hooded cobra. By looking at the grasshopper, जिसको नाकतोड़ा बोलते हैं, शलभ, तो शलभासन, धनुरासन, धनुष is a non-living of course. Mountain, Parvatasan, to Ruksha, that is the tree, Ruksha, so on and so forth. So many number of asanas they developed, and they started practicing, and they experienced whatever nowadays we can use the term like muscle, and then the flexibility of the joint, tendon, ligament, all these words we can use. Those words they would not have used.
Right.
What word you are using is not important. What is your inner understanding? Rather than understanding, realization. In yoga, this word is important. Understanding is intellectual, and realization is it's a wisdom, intuition, as madam said. Realization. We can't translate what realization. अनुभूति जिसको बोलते हैं, अनुभूति. फर्स्ट हैंड एक्सपीरियंस दूसरे शब्दों में. So they developed so many asanas because of that. Similarly, they started developing uh, kriya,
हम्म.
Shuddhi kriya, because for pranayam, asana was somehow made steady, but still pranayam was
True.
not. Then where is the question? Where is the problem? They started thinking. So they are about pranamaya kosh. The nadis are not clean, or the flow of the prana is not streamlined because of all the mental and physical
Correct.
disturbances, turbulences. So how to do this? First, I need to clean my nadis. Nadis are not the physical structures. They are not part of Annamaya kosh, Pranamaya kosh. They are the energy channels, what you call. Just like TV channels, you call energy channels. And so, because of the Kriya, they could clean the nadi, they could make the pranic flow streamlined, and then they achieve success in pranayam. And pranayam is directly connected to mind. So, dharanasu, uh, um, 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 the mind will be prepared for meditation with the pranayam. And so
Okay.
they got success in pranayam, then they got started success in meditation. That is the intention of yoga.
True.
So all these things were developed. And now, because of this exploitation, as I said, there is popularity to yoga and Ayurveda. Ayurveda has described how the medicine should be, how it should be prepared. And there are different classifications. What can be चाटना जिसको बोलते हैं, इसलिए चटनी ये शब्द आया हमारे भाषा में.
True.
चटनी, चटनी इज वन, दो टाइप ऑफ ऐसा खा लेंगे, पियेंगे, खाएंगे, सॉलो करेंगे. Likewise, they have classified the medicines in Ayurveda. But now just by adding some leaf, they claim it's a herbal preparation. Ayurvedic, not a Ayurvedic preparation. It's not as per the uh, uh, requirement of Ayurveda.
True.
So similarly, for yoga also, yoga has become so much popular. In 2015, our Narendra Modi ji,
Yes.
popularized even more. Today, now this year, we have also celebrated first
Education
World
Day.
Meditation Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, one step ahead. Fine. But now there is more danger.
More exploitation.
Yeah, exploitation, vulnerability, that is more. And so we have to take care. And what is important is we can't stop them. Those who want to commercially exploit anything, we can't stop them. Very recently, we would have seen so many BEd colleges, so many management colleges.
True.
And now what is the picture today? They have closed down.
Yeah.
Because they want to just grab wherever I can invest money and earn
Exactly.
money. By
True.
investing 10 rupee, I want to earn 100 rupee. That is their mentality, and we can't stop them. But what
Absolutely.
is important is whatever good will remain,
Hmm.
whatever bad will go. So don't just worry. Let them do their dance. करते रहेंगे, आज करेंगे, कल फर्स्ट हो जाएगा. जो सही
जी.
है, योग के अच्छे इंग्रेडिएंट्स हजारों बरस से आज टिके हैं. किस लिए टिके हैं? Because of its strength.
What's good stays for a long time.
Correct.